Hi, Abe.
Hello, are we learning 5:30 or something?
We're supposed to be. I don't know where Ernie is because we've got Mincha at 6 o'clock.
6. It's a small Daf. Oh, okay. There you go. Red from the Malach, come to Gala.
Ernie, you're coming to Mincha?
I'm not.
Oi, we may need you. You're not coming. Okay.
I can't come. I have to. My last
Oh,
tonight and tomorrow. My kids.
The Last Supper.
Last Supper. When are they leaving?
They're leaving Tuesday morning.
So you're taking them out for dinner tonight?
Tonight and tomorrow. Also, tomorrow we're going to learn at 5:30. Same thing. 5:30. That way it doesn't involve minchas and myrivs, and we can get out on time.
Okay.
Then Tuesday we'll be back. I have volume 19. They arrived, so everybody can get volume 19 from me.
Okay. I got to leave at 5-6 anyway. So hopefully you'll be
So
finished.
we are on Samech 60. Samech 60. We said that if a goy sticks in not a faucet, a tap. If you have a beer, like a spigot, you stick in a spigot. So the goy did it with his hand. So the Gemara said any wine opposite the spigot is usher. The idich shari, the remainder is okay. There's another opinion. That means from the top of the barrel down to wherever the spigot was, that's usher. And everything below, idich shari. Rav Yemar. That is a machlokes tanoim ketanoi. Chavis shenikva. You have a hole in a barrel. Bein b'pia, whether it's on the top, bein mishuleh on the bottom, ubein mitzidea, if it's on the side, v'noga b'tvul yom, somebody who is tummy and has gone to the mikveh. He's called a tvul yom. He needs hair of shemesh. He needs nightfall, but he hasn't had that yet. He can still convey tuma tmeya. Rav Yehuda Omer mipia umishuleha, from the mouth and the bottoms opposite the hole tmeya. Imitzidea, but if it's from the side, tahar mikan mikan. It's only what he touched, but from the up and above, etc., would be okay. So like Rav Papa's first lashon. Rav Papa, goy, who was Adona, the goy is holding on to a barrel. The Yisrael is Akub, is holding on to a cup. And the goy is going to tip the barrel in, to pour wine into the man's cup. Kamra Asr, the wine is Asr, my timer. Ki ka'asi mikoch goy ka'asi. It came through the power of the goy. Vice versa. Yisrael Adona, if the Jew is holding the barrel, the goy Akub, and the goy is holding the cup, small cup, and the Jew is who's pouring it, Chamra Shori. So the wine is okay. The mitzadid studi, if the goy sort of does a motion with the cup, tipping it to make it easier, then usr. Then the yain and the kli would be usr. If he didn't do anything, the yain would remain usr, remain mutter. Amrav Papa, hi god the door zika. A goy is carrying on his back a flask of wine, which is closed. The cause of Yisrael Achore, and a Jew is walking behind him. He's a mashgiach that the goy is not touching the wine. Now, if the flask is malya, then shori. Why? Delo makarkish. Think about like a thermos that's filled with liquid. If there's no space, the liquid's not going to jostle. If it's completely full, there's no movement. And therefore, the goy can't do shichshuch. He has to do something to the wine by moving it. Since there's no ability to move, then it remains mutter. Now, if the flask was chasera, osir, because dilma makarkesh, maybe he is moving it with kavanah to do nisuch.
But he's touching the flask.
He's not touching, it's on his back.
It's on his back.
On his back. He's carrying it like a backpack.
So it's not in his hand.
No, absolutely not. Kuba, which is also some kind of kli for wine. I can't come, Nati. I can't come. Kuba, that's a kli for wine. It's open on the top. So this would be opposite. Here, malya, if it was full usr, because the manoga, since the wine is so close to the top, we're concerned the goy touched it. Chasera, but if the cup was half full, shari, because we don't have to worry that he touched it. The lo naga. But Ravashi Amar Zika ben malya ben chasera shari. This flask that you wear on the back of your back like a backpack, whether it's full or empty, is always mutter. My time and it's not to be covered. He's not going to do nisuch hayayin with that kind of wine, especially if it's closed. Ma'atzra zaira. So we talked about like a pit where there are grapes and people dance with their feet in the grapes to crush it.
Yes.
Here they don't do it that way. They use like a plank or a board. Rav Papi Shari, if the goy is kvetching with this beam, because he's not touching the wine, it's a secondary touch. He's touching the wood, but the wood touches the wine. That was okay. But Ravashi, Vitem Rav Ravashi, Osar, because bekocho, because it's directly his koach. Kulam and lo pliga daser. There, nobody's going to argue. Ki pliga bekoach kocho. Let's say he doesn't push down on a board, but he turns a wheel, and the wheel has a mechanism that puts down on the board. That's called koach kocho. It's a secondary koach. So, some have an opinion that with the koach kocho it's permitted, and that the machlokas is ki pligi b'kocho, and the machlokas is only if it's his direct strength. Have uvda, the koach kocho, it was secondary. For Asr Rav Yaakov in our code, and Rav Yaakov in our code Asr. We paskin that way, like Rav Yaakov in our code. A third degree, 3 steps, that would be permitted. Ha'ul chavita, the ifkala orko, a barrel of wine got split lengthwise from top to bottom. And idriyahu goy chavka, and a goy comes and holds the barrel together, that it shouldn't open up, and the wine shouldn't dump. Sharia, Rav Bar Papa. Rav Bar Papa said you could use the wine. Vitem Ravuna Braid Rav Yoshua Lizvuni Lagoyim. But some say Ravuna only allowed you not to drink the wine, but to sell it to goyim. It's Asr B'Shtiya, but not Asr Bana. Hanimili Shepoka La'orka. That's the barrel got split lengthwise. Aval Liputya, but widthwise, like in half, Afilu B'Shtiya Shari. And he comes and he's holding it together, it would be permitted to drink. Why? My timer. Maisa Levena of it. He's not doing anything with the wine. He's sort of pushing down on the barrel like it was a brick or something heavy. And the chorav that way would work. Rashi says, Hoil ve'eniv dolozem, he said. They're not separate. The top half is sitting on the bottom. Just a little bit is squeezing out. Lengthwise, he's doing more a direct action. There was a goy who was standing in the wine press. If there was enough wine there, there's enough moisture that can cause something else to be moisture, then boy hadocha, you have to rinse it out, the wine press. Uboy nigam, you have to dry it up. The ilo. Now, if there wasn't any kind of wetness there, then ba'adocha bal masagi, just by rinsing it out is enough. We paskin that way. You have to be hadocha and nigul. Mishnah. Noch rishonim oime b'tzad habor shel yain. You see a goy. There's a pit full of wine. He's standing next to it. You don't see him touching it. Yesh lo malva alav. Let's say the owner of the boar owns him money, and this is like collateral osir, because the goy has thought that he has some rights in this, so he's not going to hold back from touching it. Ein lo malva alav. If there's no financial connection between him and the owner of the boar, mutter. We're not choishish that he touched something that doesn't belong to him. Nofa lebor. What if he fell into a boar of yayin, the Allah, and he got out? Or modadu bekana, he measured it with a stick without touching it with his hand. Or he teases atzira bekana. He also used some kind of stick or mechanism to measure, but he didn't touch the wine itself. Or shaya matfiach al pnei chavetz meruteches. He's removing the foam that floats on the top of the barrel of wine. The psak was that it's osir b'shasiya, can't drink it, but you can sell it. It's mutter bana. Rab Shimon matir. Rab Shimon in these cases allowed you to even drink the wine. Not l'sachais. You take a goy takes a barrel of wine that's a sealed barrel. V'zarka b'chamaso lebor. He throws it into a boar. Zaya ma'asav ichshiru. Also, they mattered you to drink such wine. In yesh lo malva Allah, we said if he has a financial stake because this is collateral, then we are worried he's going to touch it. Amar Shmuel v'hush yesh lo malva osa yain. Not a general collateral. It's this wine that's the collateral, not something else. Amar Vashi Masis Nami Deka, we can prove it. The Snana Metar Yeno Shel Goy. A Yisrael is dancing with his feet on grapes that belong to a Goy. And he's going to sell the wine to a Jew. The nos no bershuso, but he keeps the wine in the reshus of the Goy. The halo kosev lo iskabalti mimech mos. And the Goy says, I received money from you. Mutter. because it's as if the Jew bought it. The goy has no connection to it anymore, and we have no concern. He's going to touch something that doesn't belong to him. Avalim yirtze Yisrael otzio. Ve'ein menich ad sheyitel l'mo'osav. If the Jew wants to take it home, and the goy at this point wants to be paid money before he allows him to take it, so the goy still has ownership. And they said we have to be aware that the goy touched it. Taima de'ein menicho. Because he wasn't letting him take the wine home. Habenicho, if he let him take the wine home, sorry. Even though he owes money. Shmamina, mavalos yain beinan. Because we're talking about when the yain itself is collateral for the debt. Shmamina. Nafal labor va'olai. Goy fell into the wine. And he comes out. It's not osir bana. You can sell it. Amar Papa lo yishanu ela sha'ola meis. He was dead. Drowned. Because my time Amar Papa, the Domi Alei, Kiyomedim, the fact that he got saved, certainly is going to do shichshuch and make this yain nesa. Moradu Bekana, he measures it with a stick. They said you can sell it, you can have a nov. Rav Shimon matter even to drink. Rav Shimon is makel, he should get all the blessings on his head. And in general, because he's consistent, kishu matir afilu b'shtiya. When he's lenient, he allows you to drink it. Kishu osar afilu bano. Rav Chia, Breda Ava bar Nachmeni, Rav Chisda, Rav Amri Law, Rav Chisda Amar Ziri, Alochak Rav Shimon, to be matir. Ikedi Amri, Rav Chisda, Amar Liaba, bar Chanan Achi Amar Ziri, Alochak Rav Shimon. However, in the final analysis, ain Alochak Rav Shimon, we don't pass like Rav Shimon. Not al chavis v'zorka b'chamos labor. He threw a barrel of wine in his anger. Zaya ma'asav echshiro. And they machshir Rav Ashi kol shebezav tamei. If a zav touches something in a derech where it would make the thing tamei, that peula begoy oisei yain nesach. If a goy did the same peula, he makes it yain nesach. Kol shebezav tor. If a zav does something to something, the food or whatever he touches remains tor. Begoy ain't oisei yain nesach. On this, they're going to ask a kasha. Eser Ravuna Ravashi. Not al sachavis v'zarka b'chamos labor. You threw a barrel in your anger. Zaya ma'is beishan v'chshiro. So b'chamoso in, he was anger. Shelo b'chamoso lo. And a zav, if he threw anything, it's not the tame. So hasam the cause luminei uminei. He's rolling, he doesn't throw it. He's pushing it all along until it gets to the board. So when he does it that way, without anger, we're choishish that he's going to touch it. Okay. We'll finish the parak tomorrow, 5:30.
Okay.
Bye, everybody. Have a good one.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you.
Yeah, Valky, how are you?
So I don't understand. There's minion behavior or no minion behavior?
There's minion, but it's later. We daven with the flag. They daven later. They'll daven like at 7:20 or something. But we need.
Right after davening by us.
Yeah. Okay. I'll see you.
All right,
I'll see you at davening. Bye.
Bye-bye.